Hello and welcome to the Writers and Illustrators of the Future podcast. This is John Goodwin, your host, and today I'm with our first winner that we're doing an interview with from Writers of the Future Volume 37, Elizabeth Chatsworth. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for having me on your show.
Thank you, and it's great to be able to speak with you, even though you're not all the way over in England anymore. You're in New York now?
I'm in Connecticut, so I'm hailing distance from New York.
You're just like really, really close there. Yes. So on this interview, I just really I was fascinated by going to your website. It's elizabethchatsworth.com, right?
elizabethchatsworth.com, and it's great because I'm the only one with that name, so you should be able to find me if you look hard enough.
It was really easy to find you. It wasn't even hard at all, not hard at all. But when I went to your webpage, I was just fascinated. Separately from the photo of you in your steampunk outfit, which is way cool, is you write, I write of rogues, rebels, and renegades across time and space. So how'd that come about?
Well, basically, I wanted a free rein to write whatever I wanted. I wanted to write science fiction, I wanted to write humor, wanted to write gaslamp fantasy and maybe epic fantasy. So I thought, what's the unifying code between all these things? And it's the people, it's the characters. It's about these crazy lives they live where they're always standing up against authority and finding their own way. So rogues, rebels, and renegades, those are the people I want to write about.
Good. Is that somehow, do you draw on that from personal experience, perchance?
Oh, heavens, no, I'm very well behaved.
Okay. Awesome. And then you won with your story, Widow, which you said it's also based on is it the main character from The Brass Queen?
There's actually the main character is Miss Brynna Gill. She's a tea shop owner in Norwalk, Connecticut in 1897. And she meets a mysterious stranger who may or may not be a banshee. And the banshee may or may not buy weapons from the main character of my novel, The Brass Queen. She's a baron's daughter who has fallen on hard times and is raising money for her estate by creating and selling weapons on the black market. So, that old chestnut. And Miss Brynna Gill is going to meet people who may be using those weapons for, well, let's say, good ends in the end.
Oh, good. Well, I'm looking forward to talking about this in more depth on our podcast interview. And anybody that's watching this right now, definitely check out the podcast interview with Elizabeth Chatsworth.